Hello everyday and welcome to week 8 of season 2 of the NDBL. This week your Florida Flygons are up against the Dittos, coached by coach Hydriegon King, which is a really cool name. They are currently 4-3 in the standings, while your Florida Flygons are 3-4. That's not great. We have to win 3 more games out of the remaining 5, I think, if we want to make it to playoffs. So no pressure, except there's a lot of pressure. We're gonna have to double our win count in much less weeks, but we can do it. I believe in us. But this match is really important for us to win. I'll get on to breaking down what my opponent's team is and what my team is in a second. The reason this match is so important for us to win is because last season, for the first 9 weeks, we went 3-6, and I want to do better than we did last season. We've gotten the same amount of wins so far, where at least if we can win one more game, we will have shown that we have improved since season 1 as draft league players. Now you might say, hey, this is only week 8, you can lose this week and win next week and you'd still get the 4 wins in 9 weeks, which would be an improvement. And to that I could say yes, however the problem is next week something kind of a bit funky is happening that I'll explain then. That means that I'm not even going to try to explain it, but I can't really win next week. I'll explain it then, it'll make more sense. It's nothing bad and it's not going to negatively affect our playoff chances, but because of that, if I want to prove that I've become better at Draft League, I have to win this week. Right now I'm just going to check the standings. We lost last week. Sorry, I'm in 3 leagues right now and one kind of just wrapped up. I should know this stuff a lot better. The reason I don't is because so much stuff is going on in my life right now and I sometimes struggle to keep track of it all. But we are on a bit of a losing skid. We've won 3 games, you need to win 6 if we want to make it to playoffs. They have won 4 games. They actually last week, the Dope Dittos managed to take out the New York Yanmas, who are coached by my very close friend in real life, Host, who's a great player. Beat us last season, I'm annoyed about that. Hopefully we're getting our revenge because we do have them in week 10. I really want to beat them in week 10. But today we're focusing on this week. I really want this win. I desperately want to get this win. As you can see, there's our team there. I'm quickly going to break down what their team is and why I think we do actually have a solid chance of pulling out a victory this week. Their first Pokemon is Mega Swampert. Mega Swampert, called Hella Power, which is a cool name. A very scary Pokemon. It's got access to Swift Swim, and they have another Pokemon on their team that can set up Rain Dance. It actually has Drizzle as their ability, so they don't even need to set it up. So of course I think it can outspeed really most of our team if it's max speed, unless we put Scarfed on some of our very fast Pokemon. It's a water ground type, so of course it has access to Stab, Earthquake, and water type moves. It also gets access to Ice Punch, I think Grass Knot as well, maybe, but I'm not sure. Rock Slide, definitely. It's got a decent move pool. They have Double Iron Ninja, who is I'm going to try to remember this thing's name, Melmetal, I think? It's one of the newer Pokemon. Actually, no, I think it only came out at the end of Gen 7, so it's not even that new anymore. Yeah, it exists. From what I've been able to tell so far, it's extremely slow but very bulky. It can take a lot of hits and it can do a lot of damage, but it can't outspeed really anything. Its base speed is 34. So, it's not doing great, guys. But it is a very intense Pokemon. We're going to have to find ways to hit it quite hard. Next they have Darmanitan. It's a regular Darmanitan, not the Galarian variant, which is kind of nice. I think we've already been up against the Galarian variant this season. This thing, last week, it did incredibly well. It managed to pretty much sweep half of Host's team, and that's how they picked up the win, mostly using this Darmanitan. So I'm quite scared of it. I don't really see it coming because it's not really great against a whole bunch of my team. If you're looking at it right now, though, I have brought quite a few Pokemon that are weak to it, so we're going to have to be worried there. Next up is Politoed. Politoed is, of course, their Drizzle Pokemon. It can set up Drizzle just by coming in. It can't really do much on its own. Maybe it can Encore, Scald, Toxic, possibly. But apart from that, it's really just had a setup for Mega Swampert to sweep. But then, guys, this is the most important one. they have Cresselia. Cresselia was a Pokemon we had on our team last season. I don't know if they're going to bring it, but we might be up against a Pokemon that we had last season, which I don't know how I feel about that emotionally. I'm gonna have to take down my own friend, but if Cresselia's turned to the dark side, it's our responsibility to defeat them. It's literally the light side of the Luna duo, and it's up against us. We're the protagonists here. You're watching my video, so I'm the protagonist in this story, okay? Unless, Hydriegon King has a YouTube channel that I don't know about, then they're probably the protagonist. Why am I saying YouTube channels? YouTube channels are not the base form of, yeah, I'm a protagonist so I have a YouTube channel. If anything, you're the antagonist. If you got a YouTube channel, if you look at just history. We're gonna move on from that. There's ethical problems. They got Articuno. I'm not really worried about Articuno. It does have access to Defog and Freeze Dry, which is so much our team can hurt it quite hard. It's got the quad weakness to Rock. It can't take electric, fire type moves, steel type moves. It doesn't really boost any of its, like, type combination doesn't really work for it. Their fairy type is not very high tier fairy. It is Galarian Rapidash. I'm not really worried about Galarian Rapidash because it's got quite a few weaknesses. It's mostly steel. It takes neutral damage from a lot of things. It doesn't really resist much apart from Dragon, and the Dragon type we drafted this season isn't very good and hasn't come to very many matches. I almost bought Muck this week, but I decided not to at the last minute. But next is their big threat. This is their kill leader. This Pokemon is terrifying. Dracovish. Or Dracovish. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. This thing is a threat. It did a lot of damage to Host last week. I think it knocked out 2 of Host's Pokemon. I pay a lot of attention to Host's matches because I want to beat them. And Host pays a lot of attention to mine. So, Host is my rival. It's nice to say that I do have a rival, but yeah, Host is my rival. Dracovish is a terrifying Pokemon, mostly because it's got pretty decent base speed and access to the move Vicious Rend. Vicious Rend, if you didn't know, gives a Pokemon the ability, it's like I've actually got it here on Missus. Power doubles if it moves first, and Dracovish is decently fast, and if you put a Choice Scarf on it, it's almost guaranteed to move first. So in that way, Vicious Rend does all of the damage. That is a base, I'm gonna have to do some quick maths here, 170 base power move on top of Stab, and if they've got something like Choice Band on it, that increases again. It can rip through teams. It's also access to other moves like Outrage, Stone Edge, but most of the time it comes in and it clicks Vicious Rend and something dies. Next up is Xurkitree. They aren't carrying a grass type, so this is really the only way to hurt water types that isn't freeze drying Articuno. It has access to Energy Ball and Thunder and Dazzling Gleam, but that's really its only attack type moves. It can of course use Tail Glow, which is terrifying. We don't want it to set up on us. I feel like Xurkitree is definitely coming because my team has 2 water types, and spoiler, I'm bringing both of them. Because water type works very well against their team, and these two can actually work off each other quite well here. Next up is Minior. Minior is a pretty scary rock flying type. It can take a lot of hits in its normal form. They can Shell Smash. They do really like to set up Hydriegon King, so they can Shell Smash and just destroy your team. I'm very worried about that. They're very good at setting up and just ripping through teams. And finally is Ice Cube. I'm a big fan of Ice Cube. I love Ice Cube. Of course, it's got the ability to take one hit easily. I don't think they're going to be running Hail, mostly because Swampert I feel like is definitely coming, and so is Politoed because Politoed just works so well with Swampert. So I feel like Ice Cube isn't very likely to come, but sometimes coming it might be a threat. I feel like they're way more likely to bring Articuno over Ice Cube because Articuno's got that immunity to Landorus's Earthquake and does a lot better against things like Galahad. But yeah. So anyway, that's their team. Time to break down mine. I spent a lot of time prepping this, because I really want to get this win. I really want to prove that I am better. I want to say that I've improved. I want to be a good draft league player. I'm never going to be in 5 draft leagues again because that was a mistake. But I want to show that I have gotten better since last season. So we're doing Fossil versus Fossil. Missus is coming first. Missus the Arctovish works so well against the team. Freeze Dry, Icicle Crash, Fisher's Rend, sweep. So few things on their team want to take a hit from those. Psychic Fangs, I am never going to be clicking under any circumstances. With this moveset and the EVs that I've chosen, this thing is built to take down Dracovish. I want to take down Dracovish with Octavish. You're going to let that happen. That's going to happen. If I can do that, I'm going to say I've gotten better. This thing is built to kill Dracovish. It is the perfect way to slaughter Dracovish because I'm running Water Absorb, meaning Dracovish's Fisher's Rend does nothing. It does less than nothing. It heals me. I'm running Choice Band because Freeze Dry one-shots Dracovish, unless they're doing a very defensive set, in which case it's a 2-shot, and Outrage is, of course, you want to lock yourself into Outrage. If they do go in an Outrage, with the EVs we've chosen, if they're max attack Choice Scarf, I feel like they're more likely on Choice Scarf over Choice Band, because that way Choice Scarf Choice Scarf Fisher's Rend does more damage if it has Choice Scarf because it moves first. But if they are running Choice Banded Dracovish and they click Outrage, I'm guaranteed to live a hit as long as it doesn't crit, and then I swap into Siren, our Fairy type, and I can take the hit easily. This thing is mostly here to kill Dracovish, but it works against a lot of their team. For example, Freeze Dry, super effective on Swampert. Freeze Dry is also super effective on Politoed, Fisher's Rend, Darmanitan, and Articuno, and Minior, and Ice Cube. Icicle Crash. Okay, Icicle Crash doesn't do much, but Icicle Crash and Fisher's Rend, Icicle Crash and Psychic Fangs are just there because I need 4 moves. I doubt I'm going to be clicking them. Anyway, I'm really happy with this Missus set. Missus is built to win this game for us. Next is Black Pearl. Black Pearl has been putting in so much work recently, it's insane. This is probably the MVP of the season, just coming out of nowhere. Actually, I did a bit of research into my own history, which I shouldn't need to do. I went to the first ever draft league I was in, the XPDLA. Don't watch that series, please. Please don't. It's horrible. I don't even enlarge the screen so you can see what I'm doing. Basically what I'm saying with that is Dhelmise was a Pokemon I drafted on that. So, totally accidentally, Dhelmise is the Pokemon I've drafted most out of any. And that's pretty cool. Also, it just works really well. I'm running Poltergeist this set. I think Poltergeist works better than running Knockoff in any of my other Pokemon because it just does so much damage. Then I'm running Power Whip to hit, of course, the Swampert, the Politoed, Xurkitree, Minior, Dracovish, so much of the team. Earthquake is there for the Melmetal and the Darmanitan. And finally we have Synthesis just to get back a bit of HP. Running a very offensive and defensive set with pretty much nothing invested in speed. This thing is meant to sit in there and take hits. I'm not running Anchor Shot, so Steelwork is kind of useless, but we don't need to worry about that. Next up is Shere Khan. Shere Khan is running the Choice Scarf this week. With Choice Scarf at max speed, I'm pretty sure Shere Khan outspeeds, I'm just going to check. Does Shere Khan outspeed 309 against... Yeah, we outspeed max speed Choice Scarf Dracovish. So if Missus does fail, we can hurt it badly. Earthquake, Stone Edge, U-Turn, and Iron Tail. Iron Tail, no, Stone Edge is our best way to hit Dracovish. Earthquake is just there for Xurkitree, Darmanitan, and Melmetal. U-Turn is there to get in and out, and finally Iron Tail is there for the Articuno, Ice Cube, and Rapidash, as well as Minior. Iron Tail works really well against a lot of the team. This is kind of the perfect move pool because we can hit everything on their team for at least neutral damage. I think U-Turn hits everything. No, it doesn't hit everything on the team, but we can hurt everything on their team. Next up is Siren. Both of our water types are coming this week. I think this might be the first time. Siren is running choice specs. A lot of choice items this week, but it was a tough choice to make. I'm sorry. Wow, this team builder is running over. I've made the problem make my team builders way too long. I'll try to speed up a bit. Hydro Pump is there because Hydro Pump just destroys their team. It can either 1 or 2 shot their entire team to respect Hydro Pump, so this thing can come in and just destroy something. Next up is a Moonblast. Moonblast is there for the Dracovish. I had to bring a lot to hurt the Dracovish. Energy Ball is there for the Politoed and the Mega Swampert, along with, yeah, just those two. I needed a lot of ways to hurt those. And finally, Flip Turn is there to get in and out. I'm running Choice Specs just because I can do so much damage with the Choice Specs. Next up is Sparky. Sparky is running Main Ectite. I'm running the Lightning Rod ability. Once I get Mega Evolve, it will be Intimidate. However, with Lightning Bolt now, it means I can switch in and ideally take a Thunderbolt from Xurkitree. I don't think I need to Mega Evolve straight away. I think I might be able to just play normal Main Ectite if I want to, even though it's not great. Thunder, Overheat, Volt Switch, obviously, and finally Hidden Power Grass is there because it 2 shots of Mega Swampert, and if you can get Mega Swampert on a switch in, just Hidden Power Grass twice and it's gonna die. It is faster than us in rain, and there's no way I can get faster than it. However, just getting a lot of damage on it will be great. Finally, Galahad. Galahad did so well a few weeks ago, but I'm not sure how well it's going to do this week. I'm running kind of a different set. They don't normally bring hazard removal, so I'm bringing Stealth Rocks in case they bring Articuno, because that's a good way to hit them. Stone Edge is there for Darmanitan and the Minior. Close Combat is there for the Melmetal and the Ice types. And finally, Iron Head is just... Okay, we're in the match. Timer was put on, I think that was just a mistake. They brought everything I'm scared of. No Articuno, not really a problem. Okay, so Minio feels like a likely lead. But they like to lead with Minio. So that kind of makes me want to go Manectric. Manectric's really good here. The one problem with leading with Manectric is, because it should be fast and everything apart from maybe a Scarf Dracovish, what's the one problem with leading Manectric? If they go with Swampert. Swampert can be a very large problem. Yeah, so... Do I want to say, yeah, I can take a Swampert with a Manectric? I think I do. Fine by me. Xurkitree Showdown versus Mega Manectric. Sparky. Good old Sparky. Okay, so an Energy Ball does about 50% to us. That is if this thing is Choice Scarfed and plus Speed. Am I willing to take an Energy Ball? I don't know if an Energy Ball is what they're going to go into. So that is about 50. Well, it does over 50%. It's a 2-hit KO. That is only if they are Choice Scarfed max speed. And the other options are Black Pearl. How does Black Pearl do here? Probably quite well, honestly, looking at that set. Yeah, Black Pearl is definitely who we switch into. I think we Mega Evo Volt Switch out. Stay in, we're going to lower their attack. Energy Ball, yeah, so this thing is Scarfed. Okay, now that we know this thing is Scarfed, we can go into... Ooh, okay, so we got good info here. Do we want to go into Black Pearl, though? Go into Black Pearl. I can hurt something. We can hit most of their team really hard with Black Pearl, actually. Like Power Whip? No, screw Power Whip. Poltergeist. Dex everything. Nothing on their team resists it. Yeah, we want a Poltergeist here, because they don't have a... They did not bring... They bought Mega Swampert. Does Poltergeist work on Megas? I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Fails if target doesn't have an item. So it fails if it doesn't have an item. I'm gonna go Power Whip. They might think we're about to go for Poltergeist. Power Whip should still knock this thing out. Yeah, Power Whip still knocks it out. It does decent damage to everything. They could go into Melmetal, but then the thing's go take an Earthquake. So yeah, we can get to her something. Minior is about to take a lot of damage. Yeah, that's gonna sting. Okay. Minior, Shell Smash set. Where they are at, because I can actually say their amount of HP. 13. Ooh, that's my lucky number. It's born on the 13th. That's not a good thing. Why don't I just Poltergeist here? Like, we take this thing out. I see no reason not to. Because it's going to do a lot of damage. Actually, I think I just Power Whip. I'm going to Power Whip again. Nope, yeah, I'm going to Poltergeist. They're going to Rock Slide, do not flinch me. There we go. Minior is down. Oh, I had a focus session. Okay. Well, so I was going to live that hit anyway. I'm fine with that amount of damage. Taking that. Their switch-ins to Black Pearl have gone way, way, way down. Actually, what do they do against Black Pearl now? Black Pearl, I've got to keep Black Pearl alive. Okay, keep that in mind. Sparky is currently very useless. It can hurt some things, but not really. Black Pearl is incredibly useful. We kill that Melmetal, Black Pearl just wins. That's the important stuff. Important stuff is Black Pearl. I feel like Captain Jack's out. The Black Pearl's the only thing that matters. Nothing else matters. I need this win. I need to play like out of my mind well here. Okay, so Melmetal definitely feels like the most likely switch in. What does Melmetal do to us? Let's take this time. Let's not just sit around idly. Melmetal, I think they're going to run a Protect set. Earthquake does like 51%, but Double Iron Bash kills us. So, what? Yeah, that is exactly what I thought you would do. Okay, so Choice Band. Double Iron Bash destroys us here. I think something just dies. Who do I let die here? Who isn't useful? Sparky isn't great. Sparky is nice up against the Politoed and the Mega Swampert, and I'd like to use it. Galahad. How does Galahad fare here? Or does something just die here? I shouldn't be afraid just to sack off Sparky. Close Combat does about 76. How is good as Galahad against the rest of the team? Not great, apart from this thing. But this thing just knocks us out if it goes so actually, Double Iron Bash on this thing, that's the most damage they can do to Delmise, and it only does about 61% to Galahad. So then we can get a close combat off and do a lot of damage to this thing. And I think that's what I want to do. And if Galahad dies here, that's fine, I can go into Sparky. I'm willing to sack off Galahad and Sparky to take out this thing, because then I feel like Black Pearl is a lot more dangerous. That was probably our least useful. Double Iron Bash, there we go, we do live that. We're not taking another hit, that's fine. I want to see if this thing is like, it's got to be like max speed if it wants to take us out, right? It is at 100%. Yeah, this thing's got to be insanely fast. 252, is that it? Oh yeah, this thing is not outspeeding us under any circumstances. I just get to close combat because they're not carrying a ghost type. Yep. Do I want to even set... No, Stealth Lux isn't useful this time. It would be a waste of time. Better to do a lot of damage now. Yeah. If they want to switch out, that's fine. I'm fine with getting a lot of damage off on something else, like Dracovish, or even Swampert. Close combat. Yep, we're going to get a lot done. And we just die here. There we go. I'm fine with that. Okay, so... We don't know if this thing's scuffed. I very much doubt it is, but I don't want to assume. I kind of want to go into Sparky, because Sparky can overheat. Does Sparky's overheat guarantee a knockout here? How much did Double Iron Bash do? Double Iron Bash did about 60%. Yeah, pretty much dead on, so that was a higher roll if it was... okay, so Mega Manetric. Here we go. Overheat kills this thing. That's nice. That's very nice. If they want to go into Xurkitree, I think Xurkitree decides to overheat. Like, something else on their team might take it better, but then I can just Volt Switch. Yeah, I think I go in and just overheat. We're going to lower this thing's attack, but yeah, we're faster. So, can I... Thunder is also a guaranteed KO. I almost want to Volt Switch. No, I don't want to Volt Switch. Yeah, I think I want to click Overheat. Or, I kind of... No, if I click Thunder, Swampert can come in. Oh, okay, I want to make a play. I definitely want to make a play here. Overheat. Thunder's definitely got a bit of a high chance of missing. Volt Switch should be a guaranteed KO, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to Overheat. You know what? Yeah, Overheat. And it goes down. Cool. I'm fine with that. I think we just sack off Sparky here. Yeah, I'm a bit worried that something's going to come in and try to set up on us. But I think I made the right play. I definitely think I made the right play. In comes Swampert. Can Swampert set up on us? Torrent and damper its abilities, but what is the ability if it Mega Evolves? Because what if it Mega Evolves and goes like a Rain Dance? One second. Sorry about this. Mega Swampert. I'm going to assume you have that. It's got Swift Swim. Do you get access to... It does indeed get access to Rain Dance. Okay, could a Swift Swim Swampert just kill us? That's fun to say. It's not a fun thing to experience. OU Rain Sweeper. HP Ghast is like 86%, but our special attack is -2. We do about 50% to it. I'm gonna hope this thing... Yeah, I think we do. Like, if they want to go into that, we'd do like 90% to it. This thing is going to take a Hidden Power Grass. Sparky can hurt it. Yeah, I'm going to get to that 43%. They're going to Ice Punch and we're going to live. Why didn't you Mega Evolve? Okay, I'm going to Hidden Power Grass again. Just get that damage off. Well then, Sparky did great, really hurting the Swampert, which means we can go into something else. So it's a physical, and this thing is about to take a Hidden Power Grass. Okay. Do I want to Volt Switch out into Siren? Okay, I almost want to go into Siren here. Okay, what does Politoed normally run? Politoed Rain Setter. Scald, They might want to rest, but I doubt that. I might just Thunder and do like 56% to it. Yep, that's a lot of damage. And we go down there. Mainnet just did put in a lot of work. Definitely a lot of work. Their team is beaten up right now. Do I want to go into Dumb-Eyes? I do. I really do. Surf doesn't do too much to us. What if this thing is running an Ice Beam? Ice Beam. It does 44%. Am I willing to take that? Do I have another option? I'm Choice Scarfed on Shere Khan, so Shere Khan could kind of just come in and kill this thing. But I think I want to go into Black Pearl. Because I've got a lot of things for that other Pokemon apart from that Swampert, but Swampert's been hurt so much, and Siren and Missus just do so much to it. Definitely looking at Shere Khan as not being important right now, so I almost want to go into Shere Khan. Not to, how much can Shere Khan do? That is a Landorus. Do we send in the... Oh no, we've got 2 sets on it right now. Which set is this? Is this set with... This set had an Iron Tail. Darn it, okay, I think it's mostly the same, but I don't want to risk it. Yeah, I've got the right set here. Earthquake does like 47%. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, honestly. It should knock out. Yeah, I'm an Earthquake. That should knock this thing out. Hopefully, yeah, if it's max defense, Earthquake still knocks it out. And we're just going to get to Earthquake this thing. Okay, that really, really helps. Pretty much everything else on our team. So, Mega Swampert. Earthquake does like 56% to this thing. Swift Swim, if we assume Rain. If we assume Rain, this thing is faster than us. If it's a max speed, that might be a problem. I just stay in. This thing isn't very useful. Like, oh yeah, this thing outspeeds us here. Unless they forget to click Mega Evolve. They do not. Down we go. Okay. Bit worried right now. Not going to lie. So, Delmise, Ice Punch, does that knock us out? No, it doesn't. That makes me want to go into Delmise. Because Ice Punch is the most damage it can do to us. Is this max attack? Okay, max attack, Adamant though. Yo, what is with Adamant though? We live. Barely. We got a bank on him not critting us. But we should live. Oh my god, that stresses me out so much. Oh wait, they just put something in chat which worries me. Okay, hopefully everything's okay. Yeah, I think I go into Delmise. Oh, I'm going back now. I just power whip here. First watch me whip. Well, first take an Ice Punch and then watch me whip. See, I'm hip with the kids, as they say. I'm 16, what am I talking about? Okay, come on, live this. If the calcs say you live. The numbers don't lie, Black Pearl. The numbers don't lie. And you're going to take this hit, and you're going to send this Swampert to the Shadow Realm. And then Primarina, I think, just wins, honestly. And we're gonna get to... No! Okay, well, that's a bit annoying. Dracovish, I think this thing is running a very scary set for us. Vicious Rend should knock us out. That's huge. Actually, how much would that have done? It would have knocked it out. So I think this thing's running a Choice Scarf set. Choice Scarf, Vicious Rend, we die. Actually, wait, no we don't. We should live. But how does Missus do? Missus is an Dracovish. Outrage is like 48%. But that's the most damage they can do, and then I can Freeze Dry. And that's a lot of damage. We're setting up for Primarina to be able to sweep. So I think I go into Missus. The most this thing can do, what happens if it is Choice Banded though? So, right now, it can only do 50% with Outrage. If it's Choice Band, the most it can do is 72% with Outrage. But everything else we can take a hit. And that means, and it's gonna be Choice Band. Yep, Missus is the play. Rock Slide, interesting. Can we live a hit now? I need to actually do the calc side, because I can't do that math. We're at 67. 60, 67, 67, 67, not 100%. Outrage shouldn't knock us. Actually, Outrage has a chance to knock us out. But I think we Freeze Dry here. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna shoot the Freeze Dry cannon. The Rock Slide, do not flinch, do not flinch, do not flinch. Down it goes! We have the superior fossil. We do. This thing can die now. Because Black Pearl kind of just wins. And I click Freeze Dry. Earthquake, down we go. Because now this thing doesn't have Swift Swim, Black Pearl has gotten a bit of benefits. I think I just go into Black Pearl. This is going to come down to the wire. Black Pearl comes in and clicks Power Whip. Hopefully twice, and then we win. Do not miss. Black Pearl, do not miss this Power Whip. We live, do not get frozen. Down it goes. Okay, okay, okay. Just Polytoad. Just Polytoad. We're so close. We're so close to get. Oh, they just put GG in the chat. We're so close to getting the win and proving that we've improved as draft. Come on. Come on. Okay, it's gonna come down to Siren. Do I just click Energy Ball? I do. It's gonna come down to this. We live? Do we knock it out? Yes! We did it! We did get better! We did get better! Yes! Yes! We did get better! Siren, you absolute legend. We're going to be going 5-0. You know, 4. We're 4-4. 5-0 is very wrong. That's not even close. We're 4-4 right now. We've managed to even the tables. Next week we've got a very, very fun match. Next week there's no stress at all, and that's great. Thank you all for watching. I'm sorry this video is late. I already know it's late now. But just thank you all so much for watching. That was a great match. GG to my opponent. Okay, that was tough. That was tough. That was fun. That was so much fun. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a dog-tastic day, and ODF out. Goodbye.